Honorable Asenso Boakye President John Dramani Mahama a clash over the Ofankor-Nsawam Road no. Na echinwani nyina start here no a President Mahama ekọ ho. Okọ ho no koka say sa facility we yaje besiase yeye. Today ntina yen wie facility we. Ana Asenso Boakye no ye roads adeba as President Mahama akofri sema na abese wudi no. Adan no tuni adema no handing over no tun kinkan ana echini aba ho. Send it here. And on the critical analyst channel, we break down the fact. I'll do my best to break down the fact for you. But answer here because my subscriber, my subscriber, now I click bell notification. Me the video be here tomorrow. Ube na wait me I should be. Now, my catch also call App Store pan rate to be edi do my link to website no ewo ho. Obo sika ni share my remitting platforms in obia dem a rating na nebeba na what you see nebeba na de do dwuma. Eno President Mahama Eko Ofankor Mbaka miribina kasa loke any ade na microphone etiam na nyasem ketwa.
And clearly this is going to result in traffic congestion and the build up is going to be crazy. So I think we can go to the grounds now and speak to Philip. He's somewhere around the Kuntunse area. Let's find out what the situation is there. Hello Philip, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you and thank you to our viewers as well, and also Chris Carter. Today I'm joining you live from the grounds on the Ofankor-Nsawam highway, specifically at Kuntunse. You know, this road situation has been in the news for a very long time. The residents along this road have embarked on a number of demonstrations to ask the government to fix the road. The road is a 33.4 kilometer stretch on both sides, what spans from Ofankor through to Nsawam Junction. And when you are coming from Ofankor to somewhere Pokwase, the road has been fixed. There's more trouble. But the problem starts from Pokwase through to Nsawam. And you can see behind me heavy duty vehicles or long trucks heading towards Nsawam. And if you are thinking of going to work today, or you are coming back from home, I'm sure people in this community often would have to use alternative roads, because not just the fact that the road is in a deplorable state. Now the bigger problem is that now that the rains are in, it's brought a big of say problem on this road. Vehicles that ply the stretch are not able to freely move along or on the road, coupled with the fact that a number of the heavy duty vehicles or the long trucks are broken down, which is causing gridlock on the stretch. Yesterday we saw a video on social media where people were complaining because there was a downpour, and the Satellite Junction side, which is ahead of me, is where another problem is. And you can tell from where we are standing right now at Kuntunse that the vehicle or the heavy trucks cannot easily move because the satellite part of the road is in a very deplorable state, which is having a toll on vehicular movement here on the stretch. Nana, where I'm standing is one of the footbridges of this project on the project, specifically at Kuntunse. I'll move down to the road proper, where we would have conversation with some of the drivers, residents, people who stay around all that, to find out from them what really the issues are and what challenges they are facing on this road. You can see in the shots there, it's so clear that these individuals are bearing the brunt of a very deplorable road. But Philip, the roads minister has given. Yeah, you.
Sorry, Philip. Just before you go, I mean, this footbridge is high up, but I don't see any guardrails on the other side.
Come again?
I'm asking about the metal railings that serve as protection for pedestrians on the footbridge. What has happened to
exactly
them?
So even with the construction of the footbridge, they aren't done. You know, the project has stalled for some time. It has stalled for months, and the residents here are complaining that this project should be completed. So some of the footbridges you would see along the stretch have been completed, Others say 50 to 60% complete. Others totally not completed. And it's also another problem on the stretch. You know, the project has about 10 to 15 footbridges and also an interchange at Amasaman. Another one to underpass also at Nsawam, and another one to at Ofankor. So we are monitoring all these things to see whether what the government said that is going to be done on this project, whether it's ongoing or not. You know, the contractors have also been complaining for a number of times that this particular project has stalled because of finances. And if we are looking at it from that level, they are asking that the government makes available some funds. The question is, the government has stated that it has made available about 400 million Ghana cedis for the payment. But the question is, has the money gotten to the contractors yet? If yes, we'll have to find out from the contractors. If no, we'll still have to find out from the contractors. But we are walking down the footbridge to...
No, President ne to two nenase echo Ofankor ne kakra okan ene nyokuhu ye enie.
Challenges with this contract affect a huge number of commuters because of the heavy traffic that passes through here. And so we were quite concerned about the complaints that were coming from the traveling public. And so we are happy to see that the traffic is flowing. But what I say to contractors is, yes, we know you have work to do, but one of your duties too is site management, to make sure that your work does not impede the flow of traffic. So you must make adequate arrangements so that even while you're working, you are creating the conditions for traffic to flow. I can understand what happened. A loan was taken for this project, and I don't understand why the money is finished and the project is not over, and that we're having to come and pay supplementary almost 78 million from government of Ghana funds. You know, so that's something that we need to find out. What really happened? How come the loan that was taken was not enough? Was it that the estimate for the project was not done properly, or what happened? But I can see that drivers are happy now, and I hope that from now till when you finish the project, you maintain a smooth flow of traffic even as you're working, so that you don't impede the flow of traffic. So we'll hold you to your word. You say by end of second quarter next year, it should be finished. Okay, so after the exhaustion of the current payment that has been made, would it be enough to finish, or is there a supplementary payment?
Well, as the Honorable said, we still have some more money left in the contract, to pay the contractor. So I believe that maybe in the course of time we will probably raise another certificate, and that should be able to take us to the end of the project.
Okay, what we've done is, like I instructed the minister, we've moved this contract onto the Big Push program, and enough provision has been made for the Big Push projects. Yeah, this year we have about 14 billion cedis, and next year we have another 30 billion cedis. So I think that there will be sufficient resources to keep contractors going. So as government commits to pay you well, you too must commit to move faster on the road and also use quality materials. One of the major problems with road contractors in this country is the quality of material. And so you build the road, after a short while, the road starts to deteriorate. And so, I mean, your company is one of the well-known road construction companies in Ghana. And so we hope that this will be a mark of the quality of your brand. And so, thank you very much.
Yes, and to we na TV3 for a flyer. And the President Mahama Cho said a loan was taken for this project, and I don't understand why the money is finished. The project is not over, and we have to pay a supplement of almost 78 million cedis from the BOG fund. And President Mahama allegation is say, "Sika ya kwaje si ade be ya kwan yedi bata kwan no ye nwie. Nti so no ban na so sanko fa sika foforo di behyem. Temi me hu ya na me dwaba. Community me corruption issues. See me when I'm so okay with my mention so kakra. A one of Asenso Boakye this statement but no say. Statement on President Mahama's comments regarding the Ofankor-Nsawam Road project. And I'll say, President John Mahama's comment today during this inspection of the Ofankor-Nsawam Road project are yet another unfortunate attempt to misrepresent well-established facts for political benefit. The truth is clear and documented. The total contract sum for the rehabilitation of the 33-kilometer Ofankor-Nsawam dual carriage is $346.4 million. Out of this amount, the government of Ghana secured a $200 million facility from Afri-Exim Bank to support the financing of the project, not to cover it in its entirety. The Afri-Exim facility was always intended to be a partial financing instrument with the balance to be funded from government budgetary allocations. For the president to question that a loan was taken to quote President Mahama for the project, so why is the money finished and the road undone? It's misleading. With the greatest of respect to the president, he knows very well, as the handing over notes clearly state, unless he has been wrongly briefed, that the Afri-Exim Bank facility did not represent the full financing requirements of the project. We urge all well-meaning Ghanaians to disregard this political distortion. No, Kanye. To I'm say, come here video na come first inclination say yem koshishim. But to see, a journalist, they be because there were 3 rules. We are scorekeepers, or can say why we are watchdog, they make sure that there are way and finally. And we are also what? Gatekeepers. We decide content. So I decided to go to Parliament, because Parliament is the House of Records. And I decided to go to pick official document. Now 2022 BBC document na minyano. The report of the Finance Committee on the loan agreement between the government of Ghana, represented by the Ministry of Finance, and the Africa Export-Import Bank, Afri-Exim Bank, in the short, in full term, Africa Export-Import Bank, for an amount of up to $750 million to finance capital and growth-related expenditure in the 2022 budget. It's a document, So we are coming to prove who is speaking the truth in this case. Now, Yankoso, Okaya, 2022 or 2022, any ekoji loan. Now, Okaya loan ni bibia documents and doors bibia ne adea. Loan na ekoji, for example, the grace period or the interest rate ni bibia or any adea. Now, Oko the 14-page document. Oko document na page 13 or say Afri-Exim facility. In fact, table 2 no say indicative cost of project to be financed from the 750 million Afri-Exim facility. Into which terms 750 million no the idea any one of Ofankor-Nsawam Road $200 million. So Asenso is right. Cost na 364.4. Loan 750 near kwa nyini nyani ya de kwa ye kwa no. Ni etwa ya de bayo Ofankor-Nsawam $200 million. Asenso is right. President Mahama ni brief no question ho. Ejoso Konongo $75 million. Nsawam Peja Road project $10 million. Swami Interchange and Local Road Network $47 million. Completion of Flower Pot Interchange Legonakra $35 million. Completion of Sofola Interchange $35 million. Incomplete here. Udi remember ho? Mami we. 7. Construction of Kwabenya Peduasi Road project $10 million. Completion of Eastern Corridor Lot 5 and 6 $70 million. Completion of a Channel Chrome to Ados Road project $98 million. Purchasing of rolling stock and spare part $30 million. Construction of stadium infrastructure for African Games near the Botswana no $140 million. Total $750 million. And was the note the above cost indicated above are indicative estimate for the project. We create estimate a bit more account in Chubete. Yeah, kilometer of road 33 kilometers. And I yet to say 300 and saying. Yet 334.4 million. Now say u breaking it down meba. As a mass no, Asenso those Asenso per loan de no can no credit crojin Techine bi no 346.4 divided by 33. Na say 1 kilometer of road bi an ye boka $10.49 million. Engineers amwade so sanity because I no permit me call. But men kai say na even 1 kilometer railway cry say. Ana dan na ye bubu ho ne ne ma no nyina aka ho ana compensation bi aka ho ana President Mahama ahade so obekire mu 200 million Asenso ye right NPP aban ye right yankwaje ni nyina ase de be Ofankor no 750 ni 200 ni aje se de be Ofankor they are right. These are the facts. These are parliamentary documents. They are right. But my question is value for money audit no yeah 200 million no next baby na say money dum sa na de akodu na edan na ye bubu Ofankor wala asa mekọ Festus Hotel ye so mu bubu ni ade ni nyina aka ho ana we need to know because as a nebo ye meden $10.49 million for a kilometer of road. I don't want to conclude on it, but and we need to do value for money audit. So I'm interchange. Nancy Amefa, ya tum craft for repair works, Nancy. $35 million. Adiwe. See the baby. Omonye. And on kwa de nyam tikumas me omonye. So swam endo omoye. So full like omonye. So full na make omonye. But swam de me unzo omoye. Nancy Ameka ye koto spare parts me unzo omoye oho. But so full like de omonye. 35 million. Yenye value for money audit no. Niyama relief from common mutual credit commerce kwan so. Until these are the facts I wanted to present to you. The minister answer no canon per the parliamentary document he is right. He is spot on. Untwantro. Sanity 750 nyanko jiri nyina se de be Ofankor 200 ne ekoje. But my question I make can say do we have value for money? Yes, share document ni ma 200 million no. Sa adwuma ne aye ne 200 million adwuma na. Me question me busa no. So these are the facts I wanted to bring on this subject. Because that man for busa me. That is that meant me and free contractors to give me a proper say be a 1 kilometer of road. What is the average cost? Say be between 5 to say me need a cost. Now because more engineers, more engineering background and be a musu meet me e dey aboy na yesu and dey bom obi enu onim nyansasen obi a. Enti na yesu ade ni mom. So this is the fact on that. Subscribe me na click the bell notification. The video be atuma obehu no wetima hwe na fa comment and so bra na yesu ade the cross in the cross manner. Yesu ade ko app store pan rate wo ho ko download it. Fedu Juma, for send this kwa Ghana, baby a person did send this kakobiano, ube home remitting platforms no, a bia ho, na ne, what they do Juma, now if you for any Jones a boga papa, it's no, from see mommy, na me here, Ghana see you, bye bye.